Alright guys, I guess I made a YouTube channel. I've been really torn about doing this for a long time. I knew that it'd be time consuming and all that good stuff. When I finally made the decision to take the leap, my heart started racing, so I kind of knew that it was the right choice. And it's actually getting very close to the 2 year anniversary of me buying my first retro video game would be NFL Blitz on the Nintendo 64. I'm pretty sure Blitz was one of the first video games I ever remember playing in an arcade. The first NFL game I ever played was Blitz, and that's before they took the license away. I played it on an arcade machine in my local pizzeria, and the machine, I'm pretty sure, had more grease on it than some of the slices. But I remember how amazing it was to have to beg my mom for a quarter for 3 minutes in heaven. And I guess now it kind of sucks when things only last 3 minutes, but that's a whole other thing. But it was amazing to control a little man on a screen. Blew my mind. I always wanted to go to that pizzeria, and I remember the pizza wasn't even that good. I'm not gonna name the pizzeria, but I definitely the draw was not the pizza, but not to talk bad about it. But the video games was definitely the draw. So getting a quarter for my mom was a big deal. I remember I had to ask her for probably the whole time we were there. That was so long ago. It was around the same memory of me because I didn't really have a console at home. I remember going to my mom's friend's house and playing her son's NES for hours. And I'm pretty sure he only had two games. It was Ninja Turtles and Batman. And I'm positive we never beat it, let alone probably never got past the fourth board. I never had a console as my I never had a console for myself as a kid growing up. I remember the first console I ever got was a used Sega Genesis that had one game and one controller. The game was Terminator, and I'm pretty sure I never got past the second board of that game. I remember my dad brought it to me in a open cardboard box that probably fell off the back of a truck. And I had so much fun with that Terminator game, but I only remember the truck scene and you would have to move the aiming with your controller. It was a little clunky, but I had so much fun playing that for hours. I remember it was a game just to try to get that game to work. I had to blow on it, put alcohol. It was a whole process to get the game to work. So you knew I really wanted to play that game. I never blew something so hard in my life, but it is getting very close to the anniversary of me buying this game. And when I saw a complete box in the store, I knew I had to have it with the instruction manual and everything. I can't believe that this stuff survived this long. It comes with a poster and everything. Pretty neat. Never played that game. Pretty cartridge registration, which is cool. Midway doesn't even exist anymore. I wonder if I send this. Where does this go to? Mail this. A lot of cardboard in this bad boy. Ah, so cool. Oh, came from LA. Long trip. From across the country to die in my house. Yeah, personally, I like watching the smaller YouTube channels now because I feel like I have something, more in common with those kind of people than the huge YouTubers like Phoenix and Retro Rick and like those kinds. And I think the big ones are good for like a convention coverage and stuff like that. But I really like the going to a store and finding a good deal on a game. I eat that stuff up. And since buying this game, I have gotten a good lot of other games that I want to get to beat, but I haven't gotten to. So I'm gonna give you an honest opinion on a lot on the games that I do play. I love just holding the cardboard and reading the back of it, and it's so cool getting back into video games because I basically missed the entire PS4 generation basically with work and those kind of responsibilities, that kind of stuff crept up. But yeah, I wanted to start a YouTube channel on the day that I started my retro video game collecting. And I didn't even know I became a collector. I just really wanted to have this game. And trust me, the retro video game rabbit hole goes very far. And this is probably the start of a lot of videos of me talking about the games that I'm getting and the games that I'm looking forward to. I'm really into 360 now, so that's pretty popular on YouTube now, so it should be fun. The console I played the most was definitely the Nintendo 64. I remember getting that complete in box maybe a year after it came out, and I remember I got Blitz with it, and I had Banjo Kazooie. I played Banjo Kazooie way too much. It's honestly one of my favorite characters now, just because of how long I played that game. But I played it so much because I only had 2 games. So having this in box now, it's like keeping a childhood memory inside this thing. This is actually how I like to keep my games. I keep it in this really cool plastic, and I think they're awesome. It's really great to display. But yeah, I appreciate your time, guys. I just wanted to show you guys when I started my mission. This is the first time when I actually bought this game. Was actually, yeah, it was almost pretty much 2 years ago from Flashback Gaming. It's a great store. I highly recommend the store. It's amazing. But yeah, crazy. 2 years in, it's gonna be a hell of a journey from here, guys. But I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. I just wanted to, I guess I had to start somewhere, so I thought it'd be good to start at the beginning. I remember the guy that sold me the game, I guess they kind of determined the price on condition. So he's like, oh, this isn't the best of shape, so give me like 25 bucks. And I was like, not the best of shape. It's beautiful. I love the way it looked. It couldn't have been any better. I had to have it.